Hello, I'm Dr. Jason Ladd. I'm instructor of low brass and symphonic bands here at Nicholls State University. I'm going to play through the Euphonium LMEA audition music for you. First thing to mention when you go into an audition where they ask for scales, that is the time to make the best impression that you can. So that means playing your scales at a comfortable tempo, nice clear articulations. The judges are listening for intonation and quality of sound. So because it's the first thing, it sets the tone for the whole audition. So I highly recommend knowing your scales really well. So the first one that I'm going to play for you today is the Allegro non troppo. Now it's a fast tempo, but the most important thing is whatever tempo you pick, that you play it accurately. So I would recommend to work this up. Don't start at a fast tempo, slow it down. So I've got my metronome here set at 152 I'm going to play through the 8th note. And I'm going to start and measure 8. I'm going to play a few of these harder rhythms so you can hear how it lines up with the metronome. This is the best way to work on these difficult rhythms. So that's the key, I think, to doing this well, is to make sure that the rhythms, that you have them locked in, and then you gradually speed it up. And then it's a little bit of math to figure out, okay, 152 divided by 3, that is going to be, that's about 50, 51. Dotted chord note equals 51. We want to gradually speed it up. As you're working on it, I think 80 for the dotted chord note is doable on this. That's where I was playing this for a few days. But I think a good tempo is about 104, if you can try to get it up to 104. But like I said before, the most important part of this is steadiness and accuracy of rhythm. The second etude, Larghetto Cantabile, and this is a romantic influence piece, so we've got a number of accidentals, and that gets back to the importance of doing scales, because for instance, this measure in the third line, we need to hear where those pitches are, those half steps, and playing scales is the best way to work on intonation. So the speed that I'm going to do this at is going to be 8th note equaling 72, and if we use the math again, double that tempo, that number, that's 144. So sometimes I'll set the metronome at 144 to do the 16th notes so that I make sure that these rhythms are nice and locked in. So here is the Larghetto.